What's going on, everybody? Here today, we're at the house. The creeks has been up a little bit. It's been raining. I've not been on the creeks much lately because of it, but we'll try to change that. Anyhow, what we got here in this bucket. Last year, I went down to North Carolina. I was at the Lucky Strike gold mine down there. Me and my now wife rented us a cabin down there. And this here bucket, I don't know, it's up to about here with, look at this stuff, how dark it is. That's just pretty much black sand in that bucket. Just all the way down through there. Now we brought that back from North Carolina and I forgot all about it. I've classified it down. I'll show you what I found. I classified it down to about kitchen strainer size just now. I panned it out into there, and look what was in there. Oh, bingo. Little picker. So we got that in there. That was the only bigger thing we found. Looks like a little arrow point on it. Arrowhead gold. Pew. Anyways, what we're going to do is take this here black sand, run it through this here Keene Mini Max, which I tore the Keene mats out of it, and I put the Dream mat in it. So we're going to run this here mix through that contraption and then pan it out and see what we get. Now this here, like I said, it's from North Carolina, and the way I got it, I ran this setup. It didn't have a Dream mat in it. I had my Keene mats in it. It was bone stock when I ran it, and I had this one set up. Then I had my A51 right there set up at the end of it, like you seen in my Ohio videos. And if you haven't seen them yet, that's a shame, because them some good videos. You need to go back and check them out. They're from last summer. But anyways, we're going to run it through this here Dream mat setup and see what we get out of it. Alright, so let's rock and roll. And look at all them heavies already. Well, let's keep it going. nutting stones. Check that out. That's a double nutter. That's a good one. That was a startle one. There's another one. Double. That's one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen. Right there, prettiest one I've ever seen. That's just gorgeous. You can see the work in it. Get a little wet, but you can see the tooling in it. It's gorgeous. Anyhow, I'm going to let this puppy clean out just a little bit. You can see them cells are working good. Dream that, man. I love these puppies. I really do. Plan on taking mine to Ohio here very soon. My little mini one, we're going to try that puppy out in a nice little secret creek I know for long. Anyhow, let me clean this up and we'll pan it out and we'll see what we got. Time to put it in the pan and see what we got. There's my snowball bush. That puppy's about ready to go wild this year. Once that sucker blooms, I'll take a video of it when it's in full bloom. The branches get so heavy with them snowballs, they'll be bent over. It'll be bent over big time. I got all kinds of squirrels jumping around in these maples. Excuse me, they're after them helicopters that fall out of them. Anyhow, this is all we're left with, folks. That's it right there. Yeah, that big old quarter bucket of material. Anyhow, let's whip her down there. Sorry, folks, it's pollen, something else. Anyhow, I got this transferred over to an empty tub. That way I can re-go through this stuff. I don't really want to pan it back into what I just got out of it. Let's get everything down to the bottom here, folks. Like I said, this is not from West Virginia. This is from last year's trip to North Carolina. And I'd forgotten all about it. You know how it gets. Life happens, and you forget about things, and you get on with other things. And anyhow, I'll go whip through this now and see if there's anything in it. Like I showed you at the beginning of the video, we did find a picker, so that's pretty cool. But that was out of the screen stuff. That wasn't out of the stuff where, yeah, that was out of the stuff that was too big to go through that kitchen screener. So we're gonna, oh, is that a piece of gold showing up right there? Huh. Huh. Freaking sweet, dude. A couple of little pieces. Sticking in this pan. So there's some gold in here, so that's good. I haven't had a chance to get back down to North Carolina yet, but I'm working on it. Like I said, I'll probably be in Ohio next. There's a nice little creek I know of where a fella can set up a sluice. It's just a gorgeous little spot. Y'all be right there with me when I go. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Anyhow, there's so much black sand in this thing. This pan it's literally got some weight to it. So I'm wanting to go a little slow because I'm probably going to be finding some small gold in here. And we don't want to lose it with the black sand. That's why I'm going to go through this stuff again, guys, because let's be honest, I'm 50 years old and I can't see everything anymore, so I do the best I can. Let me try to get a little bit more off there. And yeah, you know what? Let me flip this side around. We got these little riffles over on this side, and I never use the daggone things. So you know what? Let's play with them a little bit, cause we can. Just happy little pans, happy little sands, and happy little pans. Just work that blonde sand right on off there. And once you start walking that heavier blacks off there, you just want to keep an eye, make sure there's no gold stuck in that heavier black sand. And just bring the lighter stuff right on off the edge. And like I said, I'll be panning through all that stuff again at a later time. I just found this stuff the other day and was like, you know what? I need to make a video about cleaning up this stuff, and we'll just test out a full-blown dream mat, running it through a Mini Max, and see how good it does with this fine stuff. There's still a lot in there. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, here's a piece right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got gold in there for sure. Let me tap this up and try to get it up to the edge, and I'll show you what we got. Be right back. Alright guys, here you go. Here's that little picker we found right here. That little guy right there. That's actually a little picker, so that's kind of cool. We got all kinds of flakes. And right there, that's a lot of fine flour gold. That looks like the stuff we find here in West Virginia, doesn't it? But that there is North Carolina. Those guys there, right here, they're not pickers, they're just little flakes. These guys are little flakes. But that bigger one right there, it looks like an arrow point. That guy's definitely a picker. So pickers are pretty cool. Look at all that fine gold in there. Good old North Carolina gold. Definitely a good spot to go if you just want something a little bit bigger than West Virginia gold. I mean, for the East Coast, it's pretty darn good. Let me go in here and see if I can get a better shot without the glare. There you go. Like I said, that bigger one in there, that is the picker. It's a little bitty picker, but I like seeing it in my pan. Look at all that fine gold. And you gotta remember, I got this stuff running it through that Mini Max. Get over here, I don't want to drop this. Do a full size dream mat. Like the full blown. So I can't wait to get that thing down there. I swear I can't. Man, oh man, I like it. North Carolina gold, y'all. Whenever y'all's down there, be sure to stop and get some barbecue. They do it down there almost as good as I do it here. Anyhow, folks, we'll be right back. Look at that gold. Ain't that pretty? I love that fine gold. Man, that small flour gold just amazes me how it gets caught.